Some moments in astronomy feel less like new discoveries and more like the opening of a door that was never supposed to stay closed for so long. That is exactly what happened when the Vera Rubin Observatory captured its first images. At first glance, they appeared to be nothing more than breathtaking photographs of space. But the longer you look, the stranger they become. Millions of galaxies are packed into a single frame. Stellar nurseries glow with violent beauty, while asteroids slip silently through the darkness like quiet intruders. It quickly becomes clear that this is not just another telescope producing prettier pictures. It is a machine built to watch the sky change over and over again until the universe no longer resembles a frozen postcard, but instead reveals itself as what it truly is, a restless, living system. The Rubin Observatory was never designed to compete with telescopes that spend hours or even days staring deeply at a single distant target. Its mission is far more ambitious. It was built to survey enormous portions of the sky repeatedly, returning to the same regions again and again to capture whatever changes. That idea sounds simple until you understand its scale. Perched high in the Chilean Andes beneath some of the darkest, driest, and clearest skies on Earth, the observatory houses one of the most extraordinary scientific instruments ever constructed, the largest digital camera in the history of astronomy. With more than 3 billion pixels, it transforms the night sky into a continuous stream of remarkably precise data, changing the very philosophy of astronomical observation. For centuries, telescopes have mostly provided snapshots, a still image of a galaxy, a nebula, or a field of stars. Rubin is designed for something far more exciting and unsettling: repetition. Every few nights it will scan the southern sky again, revisiting the same regions until motion, changes in brightness, explosions, and hidden objects begin revealing themselves automatically. This is no longer astronomy as photography. It is astronomy as continuous surveillance of the cosmos. That is why the first images felt so overwhelming. They were not simply proof that the telescope was functioning correctly. They demonstrated that Rubin sees the universe on a scale that makes previous expectations seem remarkably small. From the moment it opened its eyes, it revealed a sky that is far fuller, more active, and more alive than most people have ever imagined. One of the first publicly released images focused on the Virgo cluster, and what it revealed was astonishing. At first, the scene resembles a dense sprinkling of light. In reality, many of those tiny specks are not stars at all, but entire galaxies, each containing billions of suns spread across immense distances. In a single image, Rubin captured a vast cosmic ocean filled with elegant spiral galaxies, giant ellipticals, warped systems, shredded collision remnants, and faint background galaxies glowing from unimaginable distances. What makes this image so extraordinary is not only its incredible detail but also its immense scale. That combination is Rubin's greatest strength. Other famous telescopes can reveal tiny portions of the universe with extraordinary sharpness. Rubin steps back, showing the broader environment without sacrificing detail. It allows astronomers to see not just individual galaxies, but the architecture of an entire region of the universe at once. The image reveals how galaxies relate to one another, how gravity stretches and distorts them, how collisions tear them into arcs and streams, and how galaxy clusters gradually build their complex histories across cosmic time. That is why astronomers reacted so enthusiastically. The image is not merely beautiful, it is scientifically invaluable. Hidden among that sea of galaxies are clues about dark matter, the evolution of galaxies, and the growth of large-scale cosmic structure. To the public, the picture resembles a magnificent work of art. To scientists, it serves as a detailed map of invisible forces shaping the universe. Rubin's first look did not simply provide a better image of the Virgo cluster. It offered a glimpse of how the observatory will rewrite our understanding of the universe on its largest scales. The second major image carried a completely different atmosphere, yet it was no less remarkable. Rubin turned its attention toward the Trifid and Lagoon nebulae, two enormous regions of gas and dust within our own Milky Way galaxy. It revealed them with such depth and breadth that they seemed almost unreal. These are not peaceful clouds drifting through space. They are stellar nurseries, vast regions where new stars are actively being born. Rubin's image displayed glowing hydrogen gas, brilliant blue reflection nebulae, and dark rivers of dust cutting through the light like enormous scars. This image is especially important because it demonstrates something Rubin does exceptionally well: providing context. Instead of isolating a single beautiful pillar of gas as a portrait, it captures the entire surrounding environment, the tangled ecosystem where stars are formed. Within the image, young stars can already be seen reshaping the clouds that created them. Their intense radiation carves out enormous cavities, pushes gas outward, and transforms quiet clouds into violent, dynamic structures. The result is far more than a beautiful photograph. It is a portrait of creation unfolding under tremendous pressure. Once again, Rubin changes the way we emotionally perceive these cosmic landscapes. These nebulae are no longer simply beautiful objects hanging silently in space. They become active chapters in an ongoing story. With repeated observations over many years, regions like these will no longer appear frozen in time. Instead, they will become part of a growing record that reveals how stellar environments evolve. Rubin is not only showing us where stars are born, it is preparing to let us watch those birthplaces change over time. While the galaxies and nebulae captured the public's imagination, one of Rubin's most important early achievements was far quieter: asteroid detection. During its first observations, the observatory identified tiny moving points of light drifting across its images. These small bodies traveled through our own solar system, slipping across the fixed background of distant stars.